Hey guys, I'm Tim.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Spencer.
And this is the Board Game Rundown. Today we are going to review Cascadia from AEG Games and Flatout Games. 30 to 45 minute playtime, 1 to 4 players, ages 10 and up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the solo mode. Have you even looked at
No,
the
I haven't seen the solo mode.
Oh, I guess, is there, no, wait.
No, I think solo mode's more just like trying to go for like a high score type of
Okay,
thing. You get
cool.
so many turns and you're trying to maximize your points.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. So, Bob,
Yes,
this is your game.
it is.
How do we play Cascadia?
So Cascadia it's a very simple like two-tier puzzle type of game that you're playing. Each turn you're going to select a tile and a token, and you're going to put the tile onto your own private little map here, and then you're going to place the token on an appropriate place where that type of wildlife can go. You want to be mindful because as you place your tokens, you're going to get points for having like the largest continuous like river or the largest continuous wetlands, things like that. But then you also want to be careful with how you're placing your tokens because as you place your tokens, depending on what cards you've got picked out, they're going to score differently accordingly, right? And it's all broke down. These cards do a real good job of not only showing you visually what it should look like, but then also at the bottom in the kind of small print, but it does explain what it means by the iconography. So that's super handy.
I really
appreciate
was
that.
impressed with that
Yeah.
and really liked that.
But then you're also going to earn these little nature tokens. The nature tokens are used for a variety of things. You can use them to wipe any or all of the wildlife tokens and get some new ones. You can trade one in to take a token and like a different tile instead of the one it's normally paired up with. If you've got 3 identical tokens there, you can choose to wipe those out and put 3 new ones out. If you have 4 and it's overpopulated, they must be wiped out and you get 4 new ones. It tells you how many tiles to put out at the start of the game, depending on how many players you have, so everybody's going to have the same number of turns. And then that's basically it. The score pad is super handy. You're going to go down and write down how many points you're scoring off of each animal, and you're going to add those up. And then you're going to write down in one corner what your longest continuous train is for each land type. And then depending on how many people you have, it's going to tell you how many points first place gets, second place gets, third place gets. You're going to add all those up. And then you're also going to get points for how many of these tokens you've got left at the end of the game, and whoever has the most is going to win.
Nice.
It's pretty straightforward.
It is really straightforward. It
Yeah.
seems like a lot initially, but then
Once you start going,
No,
it's not
it's
bad.
not bad
Yeah.
at all.
Mhm.
And I was like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
you messed that all up.
I did. But yeah, I mean, just to talk about a couple of the things, right? Like, so component-wise, I really like the artwork you've got.
Oh, yeah.
The tiles are really pretty clear as
Yep.
far as
What's a mountain? What's a wetland? What's a river? Yep.
right, and then
How are the colors?
The colors are fine. I have no real issue telling any of them apart. Like it's a little similar. Like the elk and the fox is a little similar, maybe. But I mean, they've got
but there's an elk on it and
There's
a
an-
fox on it.
Exactly.
exactly. So it's super easy to tell apart that way.
I would be
They are
more
s-
concerned on the on the tiles, like
little harder to see,
differentiating
but
the
Sure, but I mean, even still, the icons are on there.
No. I
All
mean
the wild,
yeah,
like the
that's true,
wetland,
that's
the
true.
terrain
plains.
type.
A little bit, but I mean, even still, they're different enough. You know,
Sure.
like and it's, like I didn't have a hard time telling that apart at all. And I like that they are printed on here. They're not stickers, so that's nice. You don't have to fiddle around with stickers at all.
Nice wood pieces.
Nice
too.
small box game to take places, and it's easy to teach people. The 30-minute time, 30 to 45 minutes is pretty accurate. I
Man,
think
you and I sat down and learned this game, and
In
we were
about
done in
30, 40 minutes, maybe.
I think 30 minutes,
Yeah,
if that.
yeah.
I mean,
with
I think
two of us. Yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
yeah, this what I would say. The only complaint I have is that it's almost too fast.
Yeah, a little almost too short because like you start getting
Yeah.
out, you're building this thing. Like, man, I wish I had some
Yeah,
more tiles to.
exactly.
Yeah,
And-
and you could always add more if you wanted to, right?
Right.
As long as you put enough tiles for everybody to take the same amount of turns, you can make the game as long
And-
as you want.
You know, there is something to be said for a game that leaves you wanting
Wanting more.
a little bit more.
Sure.
But there's also like I was really one turn away from my engine actually firing.
Sure.
You know, now granted, once you
Yeah.
build that engine, you want to run that thing the rest of the game just to
Yes. Just to watch it work.
yes,
Yeah, yeah.
but it was almost too short.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play. We only
20
I-
turns each is what it boils down to.
Yeah. But I mean, I really like the mix and match. I love the diversity
Of
that
the
these
tokens
give you.
offered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of the different, I could take this, I could switch, I could get rid of some stuff, and then, hopefully get some new things. I just love that you had all these different options
Yeah.
with this,
Mm-hmm.
because it really lets you mitigate some of that luck, right?
Right, because none of the tiles I need came out this round. Like, well, there's a lot of ways to alter
because some
that,
people
change that.
don't like games that have like a fixed market,
Right,
That
Dan.
you've got to take specifically.
Yeah.
But I think that this mitigates that so much.
Mm-hmm.
and it's not that hard to get these nature tokens.
It's not hard at all.
You put a like token on was that a keystone tile? Or
I think they're called keystone tiles. They only have one type of animal on them. There's a little leaf on there and a little white arrow, and that's to kind of signify that's what that is. But if you do manage to populate that token or that territory, you gain a leaf token.
Boom.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's great.
That's how you get them.
And I love there's 3 different ways you get points in the game.
Yeah.
These guys are a point each if you don't use them. You get points for these interesting things, which are different. There's so many of them.
So many different.
Yeah.
There's at least like 4 or 5 different types of cards for each animal.
Yeah, and I'm looking at these. None of these are the ones that I played with.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And then you also get points for how many of the same train type you have connected to each other.
Yeah. If your territory makes sense, right?
Yes.
Oh, there
Right.
goes a river and it flows that way.
I love
Yeah.
that. It gives you diversity of points.
Yeah, it's like a 2-tiered puzzle, right?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
you're trying to do the
Exactly.
puzzle on the bottom, but you need the puzzle on top to make sense too.
And you could still score a fair amount of points just working, especially
focusing on
working
one more than the other.
focusing more on the top. Like if your bottom half doesn't line up as well, like the connected terrain,
Yeah, not as big a deal.
not as
There are more points
Crippling.
available in
Right.
the
But
top
it is
one.
enough to make the difference.
Correct.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Definitely enough to make
for
a
sure,
difference.
for sure. So anyways, we're gonna rate this game from 1 to 10. We're each gonna give it an individual rating, which then we will average all together so that we put one rating onto Board Game Geek from the Board Game Rundown.
Yeah.
So Bobby,
Yeah.
your game.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Sure. So I typically like crunchier games, and this one is not crunchier, but I do love like abstract strategy, puzzle solving, and it's almost like a puzzle, right? You're trying to piece it together with what you can get. I would probably give this one an 8.5 because I really enjoy it. I can teach people who aren't super into board games. It's light enough to where like I can get them into it, and like trying to build my collection up a little bit more to get more of the lighter gamers.
Yeah,
in,
some
'cause
accessible games.
some more accessible games, yeah. Because like if you go upstairs, you look at like, oh look, there's my Lacerda collection. You know, it's like good
Right.
luck finding people to just jump into that. You know,
Right.
so yeah,
we're
this
gonna
is-
play this for 4 hours.
Yeah, we're gonna learn to play this for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Take one turn and then put it away and to make me look at it another day. But no, this is it's great. It's light. It's very enjoyable.
The theme's accessible,
Yeah,
right? Makes
yeah.
sense.
People like nature. You know,
Mhm.
you
All right.
should.
Spencer.
Oh, I don't have much more to add. You guys hit all the points. I'm giving this one a 9.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
kind of
Right
wishing
on.
that I had backed it.
Yeah.
I was this close to backing
Yeah.
it.
I love the bag they give you.
Yeah, the
right,
bag's
nice
pretty
bag
nice.
and the wooden tokens are there. It's a very satisfying clank.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
like drawing stuff out of a
Yeah,
bag.
Yep.
I'm curious to see if there's a solo mode. I want to see how that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I've been played the Sagrada solo mode several times. It's really hard.
Okay.
But I mean, it's supposed to be hard, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So this one, doing that 2-layer puzzle is
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
like the
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't like this as much as you guys did. I think this is a really good game, really solid. I don't know that I would run out and get it myself because I do have a lot of accessible games,
Sure.
but not a dig, right? Especially because you've got it, and I know like I can.
You
hit,
get a chance to play if you want to play.
Yeah, for sure. I have access to this game. This is
Right.
a game I would
No,
want to
you
have
can't play
access
mine.
to. Oh, well, now I don't have access. It's like a 7.5. I think I
Okay.
wanted a little bit more out of it.
Sure.
But I definitely had a really good time playing it, and it was fun puzzling it out. I really did have a very good time with that. I mean, it does everything right. It's a little too fast.
Sure.
I would like I don't know what it needs. It's like
Yeah.
it needs a little bit of salt or something,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
For me. But I totally agree with everything you guys said. I think for me, it just hit in a little different spots, right?
Sure.
But I
It's
think
not quite kid friendly enough for you to be able to take it and play it with your family.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I love that you guys love this as much as you did. Like I'm really excited because I was really happy when we played this and it's like, oh, this is better than I
Enjoyable.
thought.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean the box art is nice, but this isn't
Doesn't really come off as
it's not a game I'm gonna grab. But there are people that this definitely appeals to.
Sure.
But I think the theme is great. It works. The theme works. Yeah, again, I like the art. I think the art on the cards is actually better than the art on the box.
Sure.
But
so yeah, if we take all of our scores and we average them together, 8.3.
8.3.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty dang good,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, so this is Cascadia. If anything these guys said or I said sound appealing to you,
Check it out.
check it out. It's
Yeah.
it's a very reasonable price point.
Yep.
This is
At your FLGS right now for sure.
yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can find this
Yeah.
on the shelves at your friendly game store. So
And they might even have a copy for you to check out and play. And it plays so quickly, you can
Yeah.
check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Or if
Definitely.
you've got a friend.
Yeah.
Because it is such a small time commitment. And I do love that. I do love games
Yes.
that play quickly.
Yep. Setup's not, tedious at
No,
all.
no,
Yep.
it's
Teardown
pretty
is
Yeah,
not
easy.
we
either.
usually could have played this twice in a row, and it would not have been a time sink.
Yep.
Not at all.
Yep.
Not at all. So, anyways, this has been Cascadia for the Board Game Rundown. I've been Tim.
I've been Bob.
I've been Spencer.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for checking out the Board Game Rundown. If you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Share our videos on social media and spread the word. We publish new content weekly, including reviews, unboxing, and Let's Plays. And as always, thanks for watching.